greatest comedian on the planet.
Living or dead.
Or both. Miss Joan River!
It's so not American. You go, first of all, they go, all right, first, so English. First of all, these sons of bitches. I am paying for this fucking orchestra, and I want you to know that. I do not sing. Do I sing? No. Am I Diana Ross? Did I walk out there and slap anybody in the face? Absolutely not. My contract is I had to pay for the goddamn orchestra. Where is Margaret Thatcher? Well, we know. But the point is, talking to Charlton Heston, we'll get there later. But anyway, the point is, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. They made me pay for a 12-piece orchestra. Made me pay. Let's count them together, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a fucking mirror. There is a mirror. How stupid do I look? Hello, poor people. You'll never see me look up again. Do you think, what's his name, the rich guy, Philip Green? You never heard of him? He gave his wife $1 billion and you never heard. You're a straight person, aren't you? Then why are you in front? Wait, let's shift this in. All right, first of all, where are the gay? Oh, shut up, straight person. Where? How many of you are going to get married and wear Jordan's dress? I saw that little pink number. I said December 1st, they'll be lined up looking like little fairies all over. Right out of Wizard of Oz. I am so proud that you are allowed to get married in England. Why should only straights suffer divorce? I am proud and I am thrilled. And that's the last time I'm looking up. You know what I mean? It's stupid. So this guy gave his wife $1 billion. You never heard about this? Oh my, she must have a trick pelvis. She must do things that even Paris Hilton doesn't know. That's a lucky little slut. Let's talk about Paris. Oh, look how they defend her. Well, I think she's very attractive and a good actress. What is your fucking problem? Paris Hilton, her poor parents, I know the mother, and the father. The shame. The shame of the Hilton family to have your daughter do a porno film in a Marriott hotel. It is... And I'm glad to be here. Are you happy? Get ready. I may surprise you. By the way, before we even go any further, a lot of my friends are here in the audience. I just want to introduce them. Madonna may be here. Are you here, sweetie puss? Look for a woman in a kilt. She's now very, English. The McSluts. It is, I went to visit her in Scotland. Full. What? This is a woman I wouldn't have trusted with a plant 6 months ago. It's like... She's an old whore. I hate when old whore... Allegedly. I'm so scared to say anything. This whole act should be called Allegedly. This, by the way, is my dog, if anybody cares. Yes. Anybody here upset? Anybody here from animal rights? Because this is fucking fur, okay? Everybody really... and he's dead because of you. I hope you're happy about that. Because you don't let animals into England, okay? And this is my dog, Spike, 17 years with me through my husband's suicide, through everything. And I couldn't leave him. He was old, so I killed him. And now, better than ever. Watch. Play dead. Stay. Oh, God. Actually, I did not kill him, for those of you that get him. Anybody a vegan here, by the way? Yum, 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 yum. I'm a vegan, Miss Rivers, and I can't eat anything with eyes. What about your husband? It is just... He was a Yorkie. He was anorexic. He was the Kate Moss of Yorkies. That was a surprise. She's on drugs. No shit. Kate Moss. I took her once to the beauty shop. There was a white line. She OD'd on dandruff. She was just a... I hate those thin bitches. Does the tampon make me look fat? I just hate that. Anyhow, this is my dog, Spike, okay? Any PETA people here? Too late, too late, too late. Because I love that. You're wearing fur. You're fucking right, I'm wearing fur. And let me tell you, this fur is going in death, places you'll never get to in life, okay? So just remember that. Who is this? Barbara Streisand. Is she here? Oh, no, she wouldn't be here. She had to pay to get in. It is just... Allegedly. You want to see Queen Elizabeth wink? Ask her for a £5 note. And she's cheap, and it's DNA cheap, you know what I mean? Her father walked home from World War II. So anyhow, it is just... I thought that was a good joke. Doesn't matter. They laughed at it in Croydon. They have very little to laugh at in Croydon. Oh, whoa. If it's so fucking wonderful, go there. I love when people defend, you know. Miss Riv, like that asshole on television I just worked, radio, dark ass, dark ass. Yeah, oh, like I'm a racist. Yeah, right. Let me tell you, I don't give a shit if you're white or black or yellow or green as long as you can do my hair. It is, oh, yes! That's what counts. Let's get it right now. So tired of this. But anyhow, this is my dog, Spike, and he was not murdered. He committed suicide. We're going to be serious here now, Palladium people. We're going to be serious. This dog, ruff, ruff, this dog committed suicide. I have Filipinos for neighbors. And allegedly, they eat dog. Look for a Filipino in the audience. Look around for a very short person with a bucket of paws. It is just... So, anyhow. So I have Filipinos for neighbors, and he put an apple in his mouth, and he rolled in gravy, and he went and he scratched on their door, and I never saw him again. And she stands there, this bitch. I hate liars. We'll get to this in a second. I hate liars. And she says to me, we don't eat dog. Well, she's very short. We don't eat dog. We don't eat dog. And there's a leash hanging out of her mouth. They eat dog. They eat dog. I went to their house for Thanksgiving, and the turkey had a Frisbee in its mouth. Yes. You know what it's like? You're eating your turkey, and it looks up and it licks you on the cheek. It's, oh! I could barely have seconds. It was... So this is my dog, Spike, and there's a lot of death surrounding me. I don't want to go into it. I love England. I love England. My husband was English, and I have such respect for you, especially the way you handled, now we're being serious, the way you handled 7/7, because I was here for that. Some difference from our 9/11. We're still looking, you know what I mean? You guys, you went, you found who blew up the subways, you killed the people, a couple of extras, but the point is, if someone said, stop, I'm gonna shoot, I would stop. But that's just... But 7/7, I had such respect. We're still looking. We know the guy's name. It's been 4 years. Osama bin Laden, we know what he looks like. It's a tall man in a sheet. How hard is that? 6'4" in a fucking sheet. Just stand in front of linen sales. Just stand. That, and he's in Iraq on a dialysis machine. They have one outlet. Have you ever been to Iraq? There's one outlet. Follow the plug. Go with the cord. We gotcha! How'd you find me? Because I hate stupid people. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why, like Liza. Like no one knew he was gay. What a surprise. Were you as shocked as I was? Who would have thought Liza Minnelli's husband was gay? The man wore, allegedly, the man wore pumps, tweezed his eyebrows, collected Shirley Temple dolls. That screams flight attendant to me. That's like... That, and again, like Charlton Heston that we talked about, when he came out and said, I've got Alzheimer's. Were you surprised? Man was wearing his fucking wig sideways for 19 years. I knew. Remember when he played Moses? He forgot 6 commandments. That tells you something. Go back, you asshole. You only got 4 commandments. Can you imagine what his toes look like up and down that mountain? Oh, because men should be groomed, don't you think? Men, because they always talk about women's bodies drop, women's bodies look so terrible, which is true. Women's bodies, they drop, okay, they drop. My breasts, right now, they look good though. This is a push-up, shove-over brassiere, $7.95. You push everything up. My belly button is right here, so confused. Because without a brassiere, this is how I walk to the bathroom at night. It is just... Without a brassiere, I use my left breast as a stopper in the tub. Yes! I can nurse China from my bedroom. Because women's bodies drop. So do men's, which we'll get to. But women's bodies, my vaginas. Yes, can we talk here? Vaginas drop. Who is over 50? I'd like to show you a vagina that is just on its way down. Look how suddenly you get so English. Well, I don't want to show you my vagina. I woke up 3 weeks ago. I had no idea. My mother never said to me, one day, Joan, your vagina would just drop. Never told me that. I woke up 3 weeks ago. I looked down. I said, why am I wearing a bunny slipper? It is... And why is it gray? It is just... It's awful, and you know, it suctions when you've had a couple of kids. Which is a good thing if you're in a building with a fire. Get next to an old lady and she can just suction you down the side of the building. Let's go, Granny. That, and if you take your old bitty grandmother out shopping at the mall, you'll never lose her. Just suction her in one place. Stay there. I hate old people. Ugh. Yeah. Anyone old here right now, get up, take your fucking walkers, and crawl out of here. Yes. Oh, no, why, you like old people? Every one of us should be shot at 75. You'll get all these great flats. It is just... Enough. And when they're proud to be old, if you're gonna be old, go sit quietly, munch on your gums, and shut the fuck up. I'm 87 years old, and you smell. You smell. That and old people that buy in bulk. How stupid is that? You're buying in bulk? You're 96 years old and you're buying 18 jars of mayonnaise? You're gonna be dead before you hit the checkout counter. Are you aware of that? Unless God likes sandwiches, you are a fucking asshole. I hate old people. Oh, well, you're old, Miss Rivers. Well, I don't see me. I don't care. Oh, I hate old people. I hate. Old performers? Oh, boo! Bleh. Oh, Cher on that that goodbye tour. She's been out since 1947. Hannibal waved goodbye to her. It's my final tour. The Rolling Stones, it's like Antique Roadshow. It is just... Tony Bennett, I left my heart and lung machine in San Francisco. I mean, what's her name? Peggy Lee, remember poor old Peggy Lee? I got fever. She couldn't snap her fingers, that poor old bitch. She was too old. She had to have 3 gay guys come on stage and snap them for her. Come on. She was on a, what do you call it? A thing where you breathe. What is that called? Ventilator. Thank you very much. That's a hard word. Thank you. What's your name? Yeah, no, I'm looking at you, but I really mean over there. Last night in Croydon, we had a blind woman, and I was talking to her. I had no idea. She had a dog next to me. I thought she had forgotten to shave her outside leg. I had no idea. I'm talking to you, bitch. She wrote me a letter. I'm going to knit you a sweater. Can't wait. What an unusual choice of colors. I don't like people. Yes, I don't like old people. I don't like infirm people. I hate people that are in cults. I just closed. I have an agent. He doesn't give a shit. He gets 10%. He'll book you. He booked me with a group of Jesus freaks. Perfect, huh? Perfect. Minneapolis, Minnesota, me and a lot of Jesus freaks. Jesus loves me. If you loved you so fucking much, he'd give you a chin. Take a look in the mirror. Take a look. I want you to look in the mirror and tell me, I think Jesus hates your guts. Look at that. If Sharon Stone said, Jesus loves me, I'd go, ooh, give me some literature. I mean, because you gotta look good. It's all about looks. Am I right, Blondie? Is this a hard question for you? She's probably Scottish. Am I right for them? Where are you from? From Liverpool. And now? Where? I know in England. I figured that out. That's where in England? Say you're at Heathrow. Which way would you go to go home? Would you walk? Would you fly? Where in England, sort of? Chisholm, is that good? I go right to the gay man. Not so wonderful. It's okay, but not fabulous. Yeah, okay. So we'll be nice to her. Yeah, you're married, so that's good. Right? You're not married? So who is this next to you? Oh, here we go. Here we go. My partner. Are you sleeping together? Do you have a ring? You have no ring? Then you'd never sleep with him again. Listen to me, you dumb bitch. Listen to me. I can't take this. Women that sleep with men, unless you are married, you are a slut, you are a whore, you are a tramp, you are disgusting. Now, if he gives you a ring, you're in love. It is a whole different thing. You get a ring, you're very pretty, got nice breasts, not like Jordan, but Jordan, she did my television show with me. And she's the only one you could never slam on the door in her face. You know, like just bust. That kid must be having some fun nursing. It is. So what do? You're very good. You're a cute girl. Get a ring. I don't want to hear I have partners. I hate that. And the same with gay men. You can get married, and it's all about getting things. It is not about love. I'm not in love, I'm not going to get married. What has love got to do with marriage? I spit on that. Love has to do with getting $1 billion from a big fat Jew like that woman did. So jealous. I'm Jewish. He didn't come around to me green. Hello, Joan, whatever. You got a baby boy. Oh, please. It kills me. It kills me. It's all about looking good and feeling good and making the men think you're hot. And how do you do this? Jacqueline Onassis, smartest white woman. Can I say that, Dorcas? The smartest white woman in the face of the world. The men love her. She always, and not that good looking. Remember her? Funny eyes, like lizard eyes. They worked independently. She was always looking for rich guys. She's the only woman I know who could put her earrings on without looking in the mirror. She was like just... And she spoke softly. That's why men don't like me. What the fuck is going on? So, Jackie... Tongue was always out. They love that. So one time I wanted to lean. I leaned in. What is she saying to me? Because all the men would gather around her. She was going, I've got to make a shit. Too late. And the men loved her. She married that little pig Onassis. The first husband screwed around John Kennedy. How many people in this room slept with John Kennedy? I'm just curious. I want to show of hands here. Now, what about the women? It is just... Oh, they turn the lights on like it's going to be real. Let's see now. She's taking a survey. Let's get those lights fucking up. Are you crazy? Jackie Onassis, and then she married that little pig and did so well for herself because nobody in this room would have slept. What's your name, Blondie? You wouldn't have slept with Onassis because you got a cute boyfriend. He was short, disgusting, piggy, buggies coming out of the nose like rainwater. He used to walk around, the knuckles hit the ground. That's how they got the poopa scoopa law. I mean, the whole thing. But when he dropped dead, she got $100 million. $100 million, London. I'd hit the sheets so goddamn fast for that. Oh, please. I'd even move. Yes. I like to take turns during sex. Okay, you're ready. Go. Oh, I gotta get up now. It's very easy getting down at this age, but getting up is just a bitch. Could you help me? I know you're all busy. Don't bother, sons of bitches. Okay, here, I'm just, talk among yourselves. And don't help me in the front row. Fucking best. This is why I never made out with Clinton. It is just... He would have been saying, hurry up, Hillary's coming. I'm trying. I would have been under the desk with Buddy the dog. Oh, God. Oh, Clinton, I hate them all. Everyone now hates Bush. I hate Bush. I hate the Clintons. I hated the ones that didn't get in. I hated that ugly Clinton daughter who's here now studying. What's her name? Celery. I couldn't say, what's her name? Chelsea. She makes Madonna's kids look pretty. I'm telling you. Remember when they fixed her hair? They straightened her hair, and I kept screaming, what about the middle? Worry about the middle. And then they got Donatella Versace to fix her up. Good choice. And Donatella Versace is like something you hang on a door in Africa. It's like... She's got that skin, you know? It's like all that rough, what do you call that sunburned skin. You want to open her mouth, throw your car keys in, close her mouth up. Who you wearing? I'm wearing Manola Blahnik, Sandra Rose, and I'm carrying Donatella Versace. Oh, God. We've had such ugly people in the White House. No wonder you hate us. I mean, you've got those cutie pies, Harry and William. Yeah, I can't wait till they're on stamps. Oh, I can lick them. It is just... We've had uglies, the Kerrys that didn't get in. 2 horses. How many kids you got, future President Kerry? How many girls you got? That and his wife owned ketchup. She couldn't even fucking wave. She would go like this to the crowd. And the Bush girls, little drunks. Daddy's in the White House. Their designated driver is Teddy Kennedy. It is just... I hated the Bushes. I hated Barbara Bush, the old lady, who thought she was hot. Was it me? When an old lady, George, the pearls are off. No wonder he threw up in Japan. I mean, they just... Because it's all about looks. That's why every person in this room, work on yourselves, work on yourselves, work on yourselves. I spit on education. No man will ever put his hand up your dress looking for a library card. It is stupid. Stupid. Not one, well, I'm a good housewife. Not one of you has made love to because you did the linoleum. The floor's immaculate. Lie down, you hot bitch. It doesn't happen. You're married for money. Well, I won't have an orgasm. You want an orgasm? You want an orgasm? You marry an old, disgusting man, have him take you to a fur shop. And you say, should I get the sable or the mink? And he'll say, take both. You'll have an orgasm like you never... That's what it's all about. And you know who knows this? Second wives. Second wives. First wives know nothing. I laugh at first wives. Ha, ha, ha. Because you're stupid. Thank you. First wives say thank you. Very British. Thank you for the shitty ring. Thank you for the cloth coat. I'm so glad your mother's going to live with us. It's all about that. Second wives, what the fuck is this? You give this piece of shit to your mother, let her wear it swimming face down. That's why... Every woman in this room tonight, think like a second wife. You grab and you take. You grab and you take. And when you die, whatever you got out of him, you have buried on you. If the next bitch wants it, make her dig for it. And yes. Yes. Make her dig. And third wives are always Chinese. I don't know why. It's just... A man hits 85. Oh, the balls are on the ground. She loves me. She's 19. I really love you, wrong. You give me Clettercott, I love you more. You don't. I walk on your back and I break it. Because it's all about getting things. I've learned this lesson. Well, I've had tragedy. Yes, I've had tragedy in my life. Yes, even this trip, I had to cremate my mother-in-law on the way over. Yes, that amuses you. Cold. My mother-in-law, because my husband was English, and my mother-in-law lived in London, and I flew in a day early, and I went from New York to London, and I cremated my mother-in-law, and then we went to Croydon, and so it was like 2 deaths, and it was just... When you laugh alone and 2,500 people go, huh? Anyhow, my mother-in-law, I cremated her, and I was on my way to York yesterday, and I thought I should have waited until she was dead. It was stupid, but you know, she always wanted to be cremated, and I had the time, and I'm into time management, and you'd think her last words would have been, thank you, Joan, how kind of you. Her last words were, it's hot, bitch. Like I had nothing better to do than stand like this for 2 hours against an oven door. She was always a whiner. I never liked her. Always about her. You're standing on my windpipe. I don't want the toaster in the tub with me. Oh, God, now she's dead, and she wants me to bury her and throw her in the Atlantic. Sprinkle her, I guess is the nicer term. Are we near the Atlantic here? Well, I flushed her down the toilet. I figured sooner or later she's gonna... I'm gonna be cremated. What about you, gay guy? Cremated, what are you gonna be? Buried? Cremated, buried, take your time. Cremated, yeah, me. But what if they lose the ashes? Yes, I watched 6 Feet Under. Do you get that here? What if they lose the ashes? What if I end up being sniffed by Whitney Houston? What? Yes. I could end up in Bobby Brown's ass. Yes. That would be something, so my daughter had go visit me on Mother's Day. May I hang a wreath on your butt? My daughter Melissa loves me, loves me, loves me. A lot of you have trouble with your daughters, not me. We speak to each other every single day, and every single day she says the same thing. How'd you get this number? It is... Worried that I'm lonely, trying to fix me up with OJ. Such a dear. And she's very serious, you know? Only time I ever saw her laugh is when I was choking on a piece of meat. Oh, Mother, do that again. Oh, God. I love my daughter. I love my daughter. I love my grandson. Oh, God. That's the one thing I don't make jokes about, my grandson. I love him, little Cooper. I love him. Loves me so much. Calls me Nana New Face. It is just... Never see me without a bandage. Never. Never. Because I go to California and I'm into time management. I told you that. So I go there, I get a little something done, and I visit the kid. So last night, Melissa called me. They were watching The Return of the Mummy. He got so excited, he ran to the set. Grandma, Grandma. It was... Because it's nice to be a grandma. I tell you that. I was there at the birth. They take you into the delivery room now in the United States. And they give you, that's like an honor. They give you the scissors and you're allowed to cut the cord. First of all, I get in the delivery room and there is an operating table and nobody is on it. I go right for it. Okay, let's get something going here right now. And then they give you the cord and they say, cut the cord, it's an honor. So I go like this and the blinds come down. It is just... And the bitchy nurse, he looks just like you. He's got your nose. You're a fucking liar. I didn't have this nose till I was 28 years old. Don't you tell me that. See, my way was better when I had Melissa. I had a Jewish delivery. They knock you out with the first pain, they wake you up when the hairdresser shows. You know absolutely nothing. Miss Rivers, you've had a baby. Oh, fabulous. Good. What I have, little girl, fabulous. White? Yes, good. The marriage continues. Oh, I was thrilled to get married. I was the last girl in Larchmont, New York to get married. My mother had a sign up, last girl before freeway. It was just ugliest child ever born in Larchmont, New York, which is a little city, tiny little city. We have a mirror at one end, just a little tiny city. Last girl to get married. It was just awful. Oh, toward the end, it was desperate time. I was very ugly. When I was born, the doctor looked at me, looked at the afterbirth, went, twins. It was just... And all I ever heard is, why can't you be like your cousin Sheila? Why can't you be like your cousin Sheila? Sheila had died at birth. They just hated me. Then I got older and nobody wanted to take me to my prom, and my cousin had to take me to my prom and she didn't want to take me. It was just, and then I got married and I was happy. I wasn't happy. Happy is in the beginning, am I right? You married a couple of years, I was married 21 years, you're happy. In the beginning you play games, you play catch me. I was married 21 years, you play catch me, but you walk, it's a different attitude. Catch me. Can I catch you tomorrow? Sure, catch you tomorrow. I'll know in advance, I'll take a bath. It changes. Also, I didn't know about faking orgasm, which has changed society, don't you think? Look at this group. No one here fakes orgasm. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? For gay men, you know how fucking easy it is? You just have to spit in the guy's back. It is so easy. And for women, no, Not one person here has ever gone, ooh, 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 except me? Is that what you're telling me? Not one person here has ever gone, ooh, ooh, ooh. It is common courtesy. He's doing most of the work. You've got to encourage him. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You're the best. You're the best. Yeah, the earth moved for me too, whatever. Because that's how you get the men. Because it's hard. And you got to get them while you're young, because we all get old. None of you want to hear that. We all get old. At 40, you start to lose your eyesight. I don't care who you are. You open up your birthday cards. You go, I can't see that. At 50, you start to forget. Let's go see the movie with, you know, the blonde. At 60, you start to fart. And you don't lose your sense of smell till you're 70. So, those 10 years are lonely years, let me tell you. Oh, God, I fart so goddamn much, my daughter will not get in a car with me unless she puts a canary in first. Yes! If I did not put weights on my dress, I would look like Marilyn Monroe in the 7-year itch. And don't you hate farts? Can we talk farts here? Don't you hate farts? Noisy farts? Noisy surprise farts? When you don't, you're in the middle of a conversation here, who did that? See, I don't mind a noisy fart if you feel it coming. Because, no, then you can cover it. Did I ever show you how I tap dance? Or when you sit on a leather chair, and the chair goes, everyone goes, Joan. It's not me, it's the chair, look. And then you do it for the next hour and a half, and nothing happens. Oh, I love silent farts. Silent farts. Is that God saying, have a good time? If you could keep a straight face, you can eat any goddamn thing you want, and then you just walk fast, you make a little breeze behind you. Just pretend you're talking to a short person. Hello, Elaine Page. It's just... The only time I don't like a silent fart is if you're wearing pantyhose, because then the ankles will blow up. But otherwise, I hate pantyhose anyhow. What do you call them, tights? What do you call it, stockings? Yeah, I see, because you talk differently than I do. English people are just so much more reserved. Americans, you're very, you know what I mean? Like, you say to an American, your mother died. Ah! Ah! And she hated the old bitch. Ah! You say to an English woman, your mother died. Who got her shoes? I mean, it's just... That, and they talk, fall. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They introduce you to Princess Michael of Kent. Joan, this is Princess Michael. How do you do? Fall. I said, she's putting me on. Fall. So I went to her, well, fall. She invited me for the weekend. She was just so elegant, but sat like this. Legs apart. Ankles crossed. And no one had the guts, Princess Michael, to say, Your Highness, you'd think the husband would say, sweetheart, hit the cymbals. I mean, you would think. Because that's what husbands are there for. That's what men are there. Because men think they're so superior. But you know what? You get old, just like the women. The balls, as I said, hit the ground. A man hits 50, he's like Quasimodo. He's just walking around. Oh, and men's balls drop like that. They hit 50, they can play golf. Yes. You take a man over 50, you sit him on the toilet, it looks like he's making a cup of tea. It's just... And it doesn't matter. I'm dating now. Can you imagine at this age? That's why you get married, you stupid bitch. Don't end up like me. I'm going out with these old guys. One guy gave me a hickey, he left his teeth in my neck. And it's just... Another man, we were having a perfectly lovely dinner. He looked up at me and went, you're not my wife. Another guy died during dinner. I had to go in his pocket to get the American Express card. Then you wonder, what would he tip? I mean, it's Another guy said, I want you to meet my family. Took me to the cemetery. I mean, it's like... And young men are even worse. I will not, like Demi Moore, I won't go out with a young man. Oh, God. Oh, they think they're so terrific. Hey, if you're alive at 6 p.m., how about dinner? That or, I got something here I know you want. That's where you keep a plastic surgeon? I mean, it is just... Which brings us to plastic surgery. Let me tell you something. Every woman and man in this room, you want to look good, you do something. You go through life once. It's all about looking good. And what would you rather have? An old face coming out of a new car or a new face coming out of an old car? Put your money where you think about it. Everybody's done something. That's why I came out. All these actresses, I've done nothing. I've done nothing. Sophia Loren, allegedly. I was at dinner with Sophia Loren. She's sitting there. I have done nothing. The woman shits through her ears. It's like... This is due to spaghetti. Dr. Spaghetti. I mean, it's... We went to the ladies' room. She said, I got to make a boomy. Here, hold my earrings. They all get their faces done, and they all have it pulled and snipped, and they take all the extra skin, they make another little woman that walks right beside them. They're never lonely. That, and they have Botox. There's a doctor in New York. Yeah, well, Cher is another one. Is Cher here? Is she in from the tour yet? Too much Botox, don't you think? Cher, your mother died. You bitch, aren't you sad? Yeah, I'm crying. Wipe my part. It is... No. Too much Botox is tough, but there's a doctor in New York named Dr. Pat Wexler, and she does everybody's Botox. Everybody's Botox. And you go to her, she had a 50th birthday party, and they invited me and Bette Midler, and we're standing there, and everybody is walking in. And I can't say who's walking in, but let me just tell you, a lot of everybody's, if you don't, you name them, and through they come. And as each one goes past Bette and me, they say, I am not a patient. I am a friend of the doctor's, and we're going, this is some group here. Look, now they bring out the birthday cake, and the doctor says, everybody, help me blow out the candles. They couldn't. Everybody sing happy birthday. Because all that counts is looks. That's why you must work on yourselves, and I take all. And men, too. I watch men look so... I live in New York on Fifth Avenue, where all the parades come, and you can see the men that look good and work out, and you can see the men that don't, because every goddamn parade... Oh, you have nothing like that here, do you? One street, every parade in New York, every weekend there's another parade, and they're all true to type. The Irish drunk, they don't give a shit, they're walking, they're drinking, we're having a good time. The Italians pinch everything alive. Italian men, God bless them. God, they go for women. They just love women. Tony, I got a girl for you. She's ugly, she's disgusting, she stinks, she has bad breath, she's got boogies coming out of her nose. Stop, you're turning me on. They love women. And the Germans, I don't know how they lost World War II. They march. They're tall, they're thin, they're blonde, they're in leather. They don't look right, they don't look left. They march up the avenue. Oh my God. Leather and blonde hair. I am Jewish. You give me a guy, leather and blonde hair, I forgive them. Anne Frank would have said, I'm in the attic. They are, yes. There was a whiner, Anne Frank. Oh, I want to dance. I can't keep still. I got a cramp. Oh, please, Anne, if you dance. If you dance, you dumb bitch, they'll find us. I can't. I must dance. Oh, God. If she had fixed her nose, she really would have been good looking. It is just... Am I wrong? People that look good, if Anne Frank, which would you rather buy? My Story, Anne Frank, or My Story, Anne Frank? Come on. It's all about... It's all about looking good. That's why I'm glad we fixed up all our president's daughters. We're starting to get better looking now in the White House because of you guys. The ugliest we ever had. Ugliest. Oh, what's her name? Who got married with glasses. I have never gotten over this. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Amy Carter. Amy Carter. There's an American in the audience, thank God. Amy Carter, the ugliest daughter of a president we ever had, decided to make a statement. I'm a woman, and I'm getting married, and I'm gonna wear my glasses. You are a bride. Look beautiful, you stupid bitch. You are a bride. Take off the fucking glasses. Where the hell are you walking? It is a straight goddamn line, you dumb bitch. Hold on to your father. When you hit the altar, stop. Even Helen Keller took her glasses off. It's like, there was a whiner. Did any of you know Helen Keller? I had her for a house guest. I can't find the car keys. I can't find the car. All weekend long, where are the car keys? Where are the car keys? And you can't even tell her to shut up. She can't hear you. If you want to tell Helen Keller to shut up, you got to hit her. Shut up, Helen. Or I'll rearrange the furniture in your room when you're asleep. Oh, God. My daughter, Melissa, was so... I love my daughter. I wish she was rich, though. That's why I was talking about what's his name of the star. She turned down Playboy magazine. Can you imagine that? My daughter turned down Playboy magazine, $400,000, $200,000 pounds. They wanted her to be naked to the waist. Turned it down. Turned it down. She didn't want to do it. And calls me up. Calls me up. And as a mother, any of you that are mothers, you got to say, whatever you want, sweetheart, I'm on your side. Whatever you want, I'm behind you 100%. Mom, I'm going to turn it down. What do you think? I'm behind you 100%. What do I think? What do I fucking think, you stupid cunt? What do I think? Take off your pants and get another 100,000. That's what I think, you dumb bitch. I'm 72 fucking years old. I'm playing at drunks and gays. What do I think? What do I think? I'm standing on the red carpet going, who you wearing? Have you got a Lucky Charm? Who the fuck are you? What do I think? She's divorced 4 years. I'm still paying for the goddamn wedding. That's what I think. And it's my fault. She could have been Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky went down on the President of the United States, ended up with $18 million. Look her up on Google. $18 million. She has a hat factory. I thought it would be like a vacuum cleaner factory, but she had a hat factory. So she went down on the President of the United States. My daughter, Melissa, does she have $18 million? No. And you know why? My fault. My fault. My fault, Palladium, is my fault. Because I taught her be good, believe in God, don't sleep with people you don't want to sleep with, have respect for yourself, have respect for your body. Stupid, stupid, stupid. When she was 16, I should have said, Melissa, come in here, get on your knees, bring a banana, Mama wants to talk to you. That's what I should have said. Because I learned the hard way. I knew nothing. My mother sent me into marriage. I had never seen a naked man before. I hung my blouse on him. I knew nothing. And he wanted to make love with the lights on. I said, shut that car door. I was shocked. If you don't, the bus driver will. It is... Wanted to blow in my ear. I said, get a Kleenex. It was just... Because it's hard to be a woman. I'm not a complainer, but it's hard to be a woman. It's hard. Oh, God. You know what the hardest part is? Going to the gynecologist. Men don't have a clue in hell. For every woman in this room, is that the worst? The gynecologist, the white dress with the slit, the table with the paper, and you put one foot into one stirrup and the other foot into the other stirrup, and the first words you hear, slide down, slide down, slide down. I can't, I'm stuck to the paper. If it's so important, let them slide up, slide up, slide up. That, and when he's examining you, he does jokes. Dr. Schwartz, at your cervix. I don't need that as a gynecologist. Say, ah. There are my car keys. And there is no way to get back at that son of a bitch unless you learn to throw your voice. Hi, Doc, he dropped dead. Would that be great? Or while he's examining you, get him in a head grip. Got you now, you son of a bitch. Got you now. You want to take a look? Take a good look. See, can we talk here? That's what makes me proud. Proud to be a woman, that we could go to the gynecologist knowing we're going to be insulted, and still we go. Am I right? We have spent the whole morning, I don't care who you are, American or English, we have spent the whole morning before the gynecologist shaving our legs. Am I correct? And not to the knee, the big shave all the way up. A good douche, vinegar and Perrier, and then that son of a bitch doctor has the nerve to put on a rubber glove. Who is he? I'd like to see his kitchen boy, I'll tell you that. Oh, that, and going to the bathroom as a woman. Men can stand up. You know how lucky you are? Tonight, at least, every woman once will have to go to a public bathroom, and at least once will have to pay for a seat, because our mothers told us don't sit down. Am I lying? Every woman in this room, when you go into a public bathroom, don't sit down. Paper, paper, paper. I have spent 1/3 of my adult life in some stupid bathroom going, paper, 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 paper. Then you turn around fast, all the paper, paper, paper blows off. And you get a piece on your heel, you're looking like an asshole, you walk. Or sometimes you squat, it's so disgusting. I'm gonna squat. This is so horrible. So here I go. Dress up, slip off, tights down, panties down. Okay, here I go. Pocketbook, purse in the mouth so it won't get stolen. Head against the door so no one can come in. And suddenly your foot touches the foot of the woman in the next booth. And it's turned that way. Oh, God, see, men don't know. Oh, they're just so lucky. And they still, standing up, they still wet the toilet seat. How could that be? How can a man with a pointer in a fully lit room miss? Do you know what I'm talking about? Women, if you had a penis, I'd understand, because we'd be looking around. Oh, I'd redecorate this room. Oh. I'd put curtains there, yeah. But a man, it looks like the Pope. Bless the toilet seat. And that's how you can tell the kind of a lover a man is going to be. Because if a man in a fully lit room cannot hit a hole this big around. That joke was told to me by, it's not my joke, it's not a funny joke. That was told to me by my very good friend, Julie Andrews. She was going to come tonight. Oh, yeah, and I have very good friends. Everyone gets so, yes, I happen to have very, very good. Julie Andrews is very good. Because the throat, she doesn't go out too much. She calls me every single day, every day. Has the cell phone, you know. Hello, Joan. Hi, Julie. How'd you know it was me? Tell me the truth. Blake, my husband, says I shouldn't sing anymore. What do you think? It's up to you, sweetheart. Okay, listen to this. Chab chabba chab chabba. Chab chab chaba. She's my very close friend. The other one, Michael Jackson, proud to say it. Yes. Yes, and I'm sick of this attitude. Because I say take children and let them face reality. And I love children. All my jewelry, Joan Rivers jewelry, all done by children. And yes. Yes. You think you're gonna get these earrings on QVC for 29 pounds with adults making them? Are you fucking crazy? Little fingers can set little stones. Absolutely. What would you rather be, little Imelda? A prostitute at 8 years old in Brazil, or come work for Aunt Joni in a nice air-conditioned basement? Your choice, honey. And Christmas, look, you can touch the dog. That's it. Back to work, you little shit. And I also hire old people. A lot of you don't, do you? You're sitting here so smug. How many of you hire old people? You take grandma because she's shaking a little bit and you throw her away. Not this chicken. Not this chicken. Just because she's shaking, I put a piece of silver in this hand, I put a rag in this hand, and I let the old biddy go. I put on World War I songs over there. I love old people. They're wonderful to work with. First of all, you never have to pick employee of the month because they won't be there. And it's just... And they forget, have I had lunch? Yes! Once. And it's just... What a nice audience. I should give you something. I talk to you, sweet. I talk to you, my gay friend. What do you want? Yeah, would you like some plants? Would you like a plant? Yeah. And this is player, so on stage, it's avian flu. Ha, shoo! Polly got the cracker from me. Oh, we're all gonna fucking die, who cares? Better than chicken flu, oh God. I'm so jealous. Bob Monkhouse once told me, chickens are lucky because they can lose weight, it doesn't show in their faces. It is Here, would you like a plant? Could you help me, please? I know you're busy waiting for the big fucking finale. Don't bother. Here, take this home, I talk to you. And the straight man will give him a plant. That'll make your neighbor suspicious. Here, where's the straight man who didn't know? Here you are, my darling, that's for you. And where is my friend over here? My pleasure. And my girlfriend who's gonna get a big ring, I hope. Would you like a fern. A fern. Here you go, my jolly, there. Yeah, I just did a commercial, so I get these cheaply. I did a commercial for a florist. You're gonna see, I did a commercial for, which I love, for Preparation H. It's coming on here in January. I stand there, I go, hi, I'm Joan Rivers. I used to have hemorrhoids the size of golf balls. I had to put sunblock on them. But now, thanks to Preparation H, I'm clean as a whistle. Come, look. And then close up. And look, I can sit without any pain. The only trouble is I get my Preparation H mixed up sometimes with my Crest. And it's like, can I get some water? No, don't bother. I can get it myself. Son of a... Mozart was dead at your age. Thank you very much. I'll put this in the piano. I mix up my Preparation H. I mix up my Preparation H with my Crest today. So, yeah, oh, God. So, my mouth is all sticky and pewy and disgusting, and my ass is minty fresh. And it's just... But I lost out on so many commercials. I lost out to Katharine Hepburn, a mean old lady, shake and bake. Yes! 2 years ago, it was me and Gwyneth Paltrow's mother, Blythe Danner, and Stockard Channing, and Judi Dench, and we're all up for shake and bake, and in walks Katharine Hepburn, and Judi Dench said, she's a natural. And I hated her because she never told us she had Parkinson's. Here we go, back to truth again. If she had said, I have Parkinson's, like my friend Michael J. Fox, you go out, you do benefits. Katharine Hepburn made us think it was our fault. She never came out and said she had Parkinson's. I threw out 2 perfectly good TV sets. I thought they were shaking. God damn, Sony. You want to see Katharine Hepburn during an earthquake? And then I lost, which broke my heart, I lost the adult diaper commercial to a woman named June Allison, who has been a great star in the United States in the 40s and the 50s, and then she's doing Depends commercials and these terrible adult diapers, and that broke my heart, because when you get older, I mean, that's when it really hurts you, you know? You don't think it's sad that a great beauty ends up doing adult diaper commercials? Doesn't that break your heart? Hi, I'm June Allison. While I'm talking to you, I'm taking a dump. That doesn't bother you? And then I found out she got 150,000 pounds for it. So I called him up. I said, I'll do it for half, and I'll give you sound effects. Yes! Hi, I'm Joan Rivers. On those days after too much wine and cheese. They hung up on me, and I did a brilliant audition. I just stood there and defecated. It was simple. Oh, thank God. What a nice audience you are. Thank God you're laughing. And you know when they changed 9/11? 9/11, people started laughing. I know it sounds terrible, because we all went through so much, and you know, it's all so tentative. And that's, and I was there in New York, as I told you, I was here for 7/7, and I was there in New York for 9/11, which is just all, God, we ended up with 2,400 widows. 2,400 widows, each who finally this year, ended up with a check for $5 million each. And, I was thinking, any of you that have a partner for over 6 years, think about it for a second. What would you rather have? Someone who farts and drools in their sleep, whose mother is living with you, or a nice check? At least there gotta be 3 women out there that were going, Harry's dead, boo-hoo. And I'm gonna find those 3 women, and I'm gonna ring their doorbells. Yenna Bernstein, it's Joan Rivers. Guess what? We found Harry! You have to return the $5 million. No! Good night. A pleasure working for all of you. Just a pleasure.